time no video, I guess. This is kind of weird. I'm a little nervous, but we'll get over that anyway. Yeah, so long time no see. I just wanted to pop on since all this stuff is going on in the world with quarantine and everything, and try to get back into like a filming schedule of some sort. I know I didn't really have one before, but now that I've got more free time, hopefully we can get something started here. I'm hoping to do like 2 videos a week right now, just to start off, not to overwhelm myself and like get too freaked out about it. So I'm gonna start off with a color and chat, just kind of update you guys on what's been happening with me. Nothing serious, thank goodness, but just some changes and stuff. So yeah, so I wanted to start off, I'm doing this picture. This is by Deborah Muller, and I know it's from a book. I don't remember which one. Anne Hatfield actually told me in the Deborah Muller group that she's in, that I'm also in. She told me what book this was from because she was helping me with, she and a bunch of other people were helping me decide what this was. But anyway, so she did tell me what book it's from. I deleted that post though because it was just getting overwhelming with people commenting, and I had already made my decision on how to color it, so I deleted the post. But with that I deleted, wow, I cannot talk today. So when I deleted that post, I also deleted the comment in which it told me which book it was from. But anyway, all that to say, I got this as a PDF in a group of 5, I think, from Deborah's Etsy shop. So I'm just coloring her. I don't remember if I told you guys, but I have danced my whole life since I was 5 years old. And I'm still actually taking classes through quarantine. But anyway, we can talk about that later. So I'm getting ahead of myself. But yeah, so I wanted to do her because I just thought she was super cute. And so she is based in marker, mostly Cali art marker. I think actually all of her is based in Cali art marker, except for her hair. I used I got them at Hobby Lobby a while ago. It's in one of my first videos, just some cheapo water-based markers, but I love this color and I wanted her to have like this all burny reddish hair. So I based it in that color that I really like. And today I'm gonna show you how I'm doing the little highlights. I don't know how much you can see them, but I just wanted to add a little bit of dimension to her hair. So I did go over that with pencils, but everything else is gone over in Prismacolors. The stars are gel pen, and down here, you can't really see it, but the broom kind of has an ombre effect. I am casting. I hope those shadows aren't too bad, guys. I'm still working on my setup, but there's a little bit of an ombre effect. I went in with my chameleons and I started off and I made a mistake, so I just rolled with it and colored it all one color then. And then I just went back over with other markers. So yeah, it kind of actually ended up really cool. And then I colored over the lines with a glitter gel pen, and I'm still debating on if I want to go back over those again. But anyway, I want to focus on the hair. So like I said, I am going over them with pencils, so I want to show you what I'm doing with that because it's a little bit different than what I usually do. This is also the first picture I've done that I have totally based and totally gone over with pencil, so it's a learning experience. But the way I normally do hair is I just layer and I do strand by strand, but with this one it's more in chunks because of the braids, so I'm kind of going more with the chunks, like this chunk, that chunk right there, and then I did the bottom here too. But I want to show you what I'm doing, because usually I'll go light to dark, but I'm actually going dark to light to medium. It's kind of weird, but you'll get what I'm saying once I start coloring. So yeah, I think that's all that I wanted to say about that before we start. I hope this nail color isn't too distracting either. So anyway, we'll get started. I've got my trusty, this is my binder. I think I showed you guys this in a video before. This holds everything. I'll show you guys again in another video. I'm planning to reprise everything and go over all my coloring supplies because it has changed since my last video and stuff, but I keep my pictures in here, my swatch charts, and then my little nifty, this is what we need today, my little pouch. I keep what oh, I bumped you. I'm so sorry. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. I'm kind of reaching around it with my right hand since I don't need my right hand. But anyway, this, I keep everything that I'm using. So I've got my jelly roll, my Sharpie. With this picture, I've gone over a lot of the black lines because of the pencil. I've got my gel pens that I've been using. So, and then my pencils. And I've also got like another black, black fine liner, my little brush, and my eraser in there. So we're just gonna pull most of this stuff out. There's the sharpener. And we'll get started. And this is the first time I've worked with pencils on camera, so this is gonna be fun. Yeah, so if it doesn't work out because I can't like talk and color at the same time because I don't know how this is gonna go since I've never done it before, then I'll just switch over to gel pen and start doing some of the background stuff, which I realized I don't have my black gel pen for the bats, but that's okay. Anyway, we'll try this first. So anyway, I'm gonna get started here. And where do I wanna start? I guess I'll start at the top. I think I'm gonna do a couple strands at a time, and I'm gonna show you before we get to talking here what I do. So I'm going in with a pretty hard pressure at the top where I want the dark color. And you can see it already kind of blends in with the marker. So that's where my issue was because these two pencil colors that I chose were very similar. So I think I want to bring this down a little further. And again, I've still got my hard pressure. And I think the ends of these strands are about here. So then we're gonna go back in. Again with the hard pressure up to about there. And I hope my head's not getting in the way. Are you even in frame? No, I apologize for that, guys. Like I said, I'm still working with a new setup, but yeah. So I got a little bit of a highlight there, so now I'm just gonna fade this color out. And the color pencil that I'm using is, hold on one second. I'm gonna have to sharpen this too. But this one is Black Cherry. It is PC 1078, and this is from the Prismacolor Premier set. All these that I'm using today are Prismacolors. And next I'm actually gonna go in with my lightest color. When I went in with the mid color, it wasn't a bright enough highlight, so I decided to try something new, and I did this. So I took Eggshell, this is Eggshell, PC 140, and I'm gonna lightly, where I want my highlight, I'm just gonna go over that section right there and try to blend it in a little bit with the dark. But this is a light pressure because I don't want it to show through too much. And now I'm gonna take my, I believe this is Raspberry. Yep, Raspberry PC 1030. And I'm gonna go over that and blend it. And this is more of a medium pressure to blend all these colors together. And I'm gonna blend it in here with that. And it just gives it a little bit more depth. And again, like I said, this is not normally how I color hair, but I wanted to show it because I thought it worked really well just to give me a little bit of a highlight. Because I still wanted to keep that wine red color because that's what I really liked about it. And just using I can show you. No, maybe not, because I don't want to have to erase. To get this color combination, I erased about 15 times trying to figure out how to get the color that I wanted. So yeah, so that's how I have been doing her hair. And then of course you can always because I'm not burnishing, I'm just using a harder pressure. So I can go back in and fade this. Down here I want to burnish because there's nowhere else for that strand to go. But yeah, so then I can just kind of layer these two back and forth because I don't need that white anymore. It's already under there, brightening that up. Okay, so now that you've seen me do that, I'm just gonna keep going and we can chat. So how is everybody? I know times are kind of trying right now with COVID and everything. If you've watched my previous videos, you know that I am a Disney cast member. I work for Disney. I live in Orlando, Florida. So things are kind of crazy right now with all of that because I'm sure you've heard, if you're in the US at least, that all the parks are closed. Shanghai actually recently just opened, but all of the stateside parks, Disneyland, and all of Walt Disney World until tomorrow is closed. Tomorrow, Disney Springs, which is our shopping center, they're gonna open back up. But I don't work there. I work in the parks. So that doesn't help me much, which I'm kind of glad because I think it's too soon to be opening everything up. Florida's been open since May 5th, I think. Something like that, the beginning of May. And we followed closely behind Georgia. So I know I follow Anne at A Colorful Life, and we were not far behind them opening up over there in Georgia. But yeah, so I mean, I've gotten out a little bit. My roommate and I try to go out, like, to open air places, and we wear masks and we're safe, but as much as I like being home and coloring, it is getting kind of old, and being out of routine is not fun. But anyway, what I was saying about, I think I want that dark on that side. What I was saying about work is that I am out of work. So I have been dealing with unemployment, which is, as I'm sure, again, you all know, it's been just a joy. So yesterday I put in my claim for the next 2 weeks, and I was so nervous about it because I thought I had done it wrong, because I've never dealt with this before, guys. I've never had to apply for unemployment, and I did not sleep well, but it's okay. I am here. So yeah, so I'm just going back and forth here. But anyway, so back to work. In my previous videos, when I was first started, I was in the Disney College program. I have since finished that program. Just gonna sharpen these here, getting that little spot on the edge of her head there, right here. Okay, I thought that was gonna break. So yeah, I was in the Disney College program, and I was an attractions cast member. So I worked at in Animal Kingdom at Rivers of Light and Expedition Everest, the roller coaster, and I do miss it. But now this is loose. I hope I didn't break it. It looks like it's cracked right there. Anyway, sorry guys, this is what you get when you come to my channel. I go back and forth all the time. But yeah, I miss Animal Kingdom. It's one of my favorite parks. And we had such a great team over there. But anyway, now I am over at Hollywood Studios, which is equally as fun, and I've met some amazing people that I miss so much. But we are getting through it, and I don't know, but well, that's okay. Yeah, so I'm over there, and I work at the Starbucks over there. Whew. Guys, change of pace is insane. It is so fast-paced in the mornings, since I started out working evenings and closing, and I really didn't like it. So we get bids every 6 months or so that we can change our schedule. So I wanted to open well, not open, but I wanted as close to 9 to 5 as I could possibly get. So when I first started, the Star Wars part of the park first opened. So we were there, the openers had to be there when Galaxy's Edge first opened. It was 2 a.m. and this was August. Sorry guys, I'm gonna turn this a little bit so that I can see where I'm at here and try not to break my pencil because it's wheeling in there. But yeah, so the openers had to be there super freaking early, 2:30 or something, and then I had to be there at 5:45, and I live a half hour away, so that meant I had to get up at, I had to leave at 4:45 because it takes a while to walk in from the parking lot where we have to park. It's not right there. It takes about 15 minutes to walk in. So this is gonna fall out. Yep. Uh-oh. Let's see. But yeah, so I had to be there early, so I had to get up at like 3:30 in the morning to get to work. And that was when I was like, yeah, I don't want to actually open because I can't do this every day. But yeah, so that's kind of the schedule that I had been working. And I was talking about how fast-paced it is. We would open and our door, or our line would be around the corner and like out the door. I don't know what is wrong with this pencil, but I'm very sad. All right, we're just gonna try to work with that. So we were, talk about flinging drinks, man. Like, we were flying in there. And it was great because the day would go fast. But at the same time, at least when I was first starting, it was very overwhelming. Now you just kind of get into a routine, and I'm hoping that I don't lose that routine. And you just pump out the drinks and get them out to the guests and you're done. But yeah, so that's my work life. But yeah, since the parks have been closed, I've just been home. I'm slightly immune compromised, so I don't really like going out. We went to Walmart yesterday, and I don't like it. No, it's not required here for people to wear masks, so half the people don't wear masks, which I do, but it doesn't make me feel any safer when other people aren't. And you're walking on top of each other. Nobody really listens to the signs, but I gotta keep everything budget friendly right now, y'all. Unemployment is, I mean, it's great that they do it, but it's not a lot. So luckily I have some stuff saved, so I'm not like dying. But yeah, so I don't even know how long I have been talking. Okay, about 18 minutes. That's not too bad. I want to try to keep this to about an hour. I know YouTube has been acting kind of crazy just from listening to other people, and that the videos are taking forever to upload, if they even upload, so I don't want to push it too much, but I would like to get her hair done. Yeah. What else? I do have a little list over here of things that I want to talk about in case I forget. But yeah, the other day, well, not the other day, the other week, my roommate and I went out to a botanical garden in Winter Park. Yeah, we live in Winter Garden, so we went to Winter Park, and it was super nice. It was very open. It was more like a state park, so we weren't really ever within 6 feet of somebody else, other than each other, but we live together, so if one of us gets it, both of us are gonna get it, which hopefully doesn't happen, knock on wood. Yeah, so that was really fun. I took a lot of pictures because they obviously botanical flowers, and I wanted to use them as some inspiration for coloring. So I think I'm gonna post them in a group so others can use them too. Probably the ones I posted most are like Ivy's Coloring Garden, Reading with Pugs, The Coloring Connection, which is Erin from Simple Art. Yeah, Simple Art for Adults. I thought I said that wrong, but I did not, thankfully. So yeah, that is all fine and dandy. But yeah, gotten a lot of coloring done over quarantine, over the last few days. When quarantine first started, I didn't want to do anything. I was just like, nope. I sat on my butt and I watched TV. I didn't color, I didn't do anything. I did watch YouTube. I caught up on YouTube videos. But then as time went on, I was like, I gotta do something with my life. So yeah. Oh, sugar. I lost my train of thought there. Oh, so I know my last video that I had posted, which I think I deleted now because it just seemed pointless. It was just an update, and then the update never came, so I deleted it. But I talked about in that video, if you saw it, a new hobby, and that new hobby was diamond painting. So I have been diamond painting, not so much recently because I've been super into coloring. But as you can see, I am a super slow colorist. I do not color quickly, so it takes me forever to finish a picture. But I haven't really been in the diamond painting mood. I don't know. I've got a ton. I ordered a couple more from Diamond Art Club with, not this past new release, but 2 weeks ago, I think, they released Mad Kitty and all that stuff. So I have to get back to it. I do have a kit kitted up. It's just a small one because I had just finished for me, it was a large square. I like 30 by 40s. They're a nice size. And this is like a 40 by 50 or something. So I don't know. For me, it was kind of a large size. And I had just kind of run out of steam on it. So I took a break and I was like, I finally finished it. And then I kitted one up and I was like, no, I don't feel like doing it. But the one that I have kitted up is Ladybird Pony, I think it's called. It's the hand with the horse in it, but she's got like ladybug wings. It's super cute, very whimsical. Can hear my roommate moving around. So yeah. Yeah, this is coming along quite nicely. But yeah, if you want to see the diamond painting, let me know. I figured I would show it. Like I said, I want to do more videos with like showing, I don't know if you can see it over here, but you can't. I've got some stuff that I have hauled since quarantine. I want to show you my books again because I know they have changed since the last time I did my Welcome to Colorland and showed you guys everything. So yeah, so I'll probably split the coloring supplies and the coloring books into different ones. And I don't know if I'm tech savvy enough to show you my PDF books, but I can just tell you what they are. I've gotten quite a few since quarantine because I didn't want to wait for the hard copies, so I was like, well, I'll just get the digital. And then I can print them out. That's what I did with this. I just printed it out. I've got like a cardstock. I can try to remember to link it down below because I don't remember off the top of my head what kind it is. But yeah, I really like it. It works. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. I just ate. I'm gonna grab a sip of water here. I just ate and apparently I'm burping. Sorry about that. Yeah, so what was I talking about? My burp distracted me. Oh God. My brain is literally all over the place. But it's fine. That's me. You get what you come for, I guess. Yeah. I literally don't know what I was talking about. Oh, the cardstock. But yeah, so my PDFs I can print out whenever I want, and I can do them over and over again. And at first I was not against, but I was like, I don't think PDFs are for me. But turns out they are, because I like the fact that I can do it over and over again if I want to. Put some more shade in there. I'm really liking how this hair color is turning out. Looks super good, I think. Maybe you don't, but that's okay. We can't all agree on everything. This one could use a little more highlight. it's not glossy. It's a little bit toothy. I don't know, I feel like I can get a lot of layers down on it, especially when I don't press so hard. I got pencil dust everywhere, probably from the pencil sharpener. This thing leaks, I think. But anyway, yeah, I might try to get a little more highlight in here, just a tad, because it is at the top of her head after all. I'm not one that's real big into like light theory and all that. I just kind of put the light where I think it looks good. It's a lot for me to try to figure out. I am learning though. I do like to learn. I learn better from watching, I think, than actually like listening to something. I don't, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I definitely learn better by watching someone do something. Like Julie's passion for coloring, that's how I kind of learned how to do the dark to light, which I do like doing for some things. Like I said, typically for hair I don't do this, but especially not this way with the light in the middle. I don't know, but it worked because I wanted that highlight, that color to come through from the marker too. There, that's better. We'll see. It's hard to know when you're doing things piece by piece until it all comes together. But yeah, I'm not big on skin tone. That's why I did her green, because I was like, I'm not tackling that today. It scares me. It scares the bejesus out of me to do a normal skin tone. The last time I tried, just like willy-nilly by myself, it was in Denise Klett's Mermaids in Paradise. She, I might have showed you guys, I don't remember. She was burnt, sunburnt skin tone. I was like, oh, whoa. Not the angle I was going for. So yeah, ever since then I've been petrified of skin tone. I think this piece can be all dark. So that's why I did unnatural, because I was like, well, it's fantasy. It can be whatever it wants to be, however it wants to look. I actually think this looks pretty good. I don't mind it. I kind of wish this line wasn't over her eye, but it's not too bad. You probably didn't even notice until I just pointed it out, but if you did, that's fine too. So yeah, I don't do skin tone. But hair is fun. I like doing flowers, but I tend to want to do the same flower, the same color. Like if there's multiple of the same flower on a page, I want to do it the same color. And then I bore myself. So that's why it takes me forever to finish a page, because I'm like, I'm bored with this. Let me go do something else and I'll come back to it. So I usually have a couple things going at once. I have another Fairy Miracles page. Okay, we're coming to about a half hour. Just checking the time, friends, as I talk. I don't want this to go too long. I mean, I would love for it to, but I'm afraid with YouTube being the way it is, it'll just not upload. But anyway, got a Fairy Miracles page going right now. I've started that, oh gosh, who knows when, and it's still not even halfway done, but that's okay. I'm taking breaks because I want it to be good. I don't want to rush it, because I started on one of the big flowers. It's the one with the swan and the fairies in like her little house. And it's got this big, it looked like a succulent to me, so that's how I colored it. But it might be a lotus. I don't know my flowers very well, but anyway. Yeah, so I totally lost my train of thought because I was focused on that little bit right there. Oh yeah, it's taken me a very long time because I want it to be good and I don't want to rush it. So I've been doing a lot of color by numbers in between. I've been doing this picture in between. I just kind of color what I feel like on the day that I feel like it. And that's how I'm trying to be, because I used to put a lot of pressure on myself to finish a picture, and I don't want to be like that anymore. I just want to do it the way I want to do it. And I've also discovered like my love for using multimedia. multimedia. That's like Snapchat. No, that's social media. Multimedia is like pictures and yeah, whatever. Tangent over. Mixed media is what I meant to say. Mixed media. I really like to use different things. Like doing this, the marker base with the pencil over top. I think this might be my jam. As Jen from Reading with Pugs would say, I really like it. Really, really like it. I think it's vibrant and bright, and it's just a lot of fun to do. So, it's not everyone's cup of tea. Everybody colors differently, and that's great. But yeah, this is what I really like right now. I've also really been into color by number, which I never really thought. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I definitely kind of judged it a little bit at first. I was like, why are we going back to color by number? We are adults. And I shouldn't have done that. I ate my words on that one. But that's fine, because I really like it. So I think I'll probably end up doing a color and chat and a color by number maybe next time. Or Fairy Miracles if I'm brave, we'll see. Now that I realize I can talk and work with pencils at the same time, maybe we'll do Fairy Miracles if I decide what colors I want to do the house. But yeah, I've been really loving the color by numbers. The Belva family was the first one that I got. And I really like doing the crosshatch, well, that's what I call it, crosshatch, cross stitch method. I'm just using X's instead of coloring the whole box, the whole number in. I just think it looks really pretty, and it doesn't convolute the image as much. So I do really like doing that. Those are fun. And then I got some Sun Life books. I don't have a lot. I think I have about 3 color by numbers right now. The Sun Life drawing book that I have, one of them is the 40 pages that they released with the sample from each of their books. I'm really enjoying going through that. I'm not going in any order. I'm just picking what I want to do that day. I've discovered my least favorite are the lines and dots ones. The dots, I had a headache all day after I did that picture. It just made my eyes wiggy. And some people love it, like Lisa from Lisa's Coloring Corner. She loves those pictures, which is great. I don't hate them. I'll do them, but they are not my favorite. They just hurt. I had such a headache. It hurt my eyes. I probably shouldn't have done it all in one sitting. So, granted, I'm sure that was my fault. I'm not always the smartest. I get into the mood where I'm like, I want to do this and I want to finish it. And I want to finish it now. So yeah. Let's see. I think it needs to be a little darker. There we go. I'm going to get wax bloom, I can tell. I think that might be what's going on there. Oh, well, it's okay. So yeah. What else? Yeah, I've been doing the color by number. They're just easy and simple, and when I really don't want to think or I'm stressed out about stupid unemployment or whatever, that's what I do. Or just while watching movies, watching TV. What have you guys been watching? My roommate and I, when I say we, I mean my roommate and I, we just finished Lord of the Rings the other day. Man, those movies are long. I'd never seen them. They scared the living poop out of me when I was a kid. Gollum freaked me out. Nightmares. So I didn't watch them because they came out in like the early 2000s. I'm 26, so I was like 10, and I'm still afraid of everything, but I was really afraid of everything then. So we watched those, and they were really good. They're just so long, and I think we're watching them on Plex. I don't know if you guys know what platform that is. I don't really even know how it works, but a friend of ours is letting us use his. So he downloaded those for us, and we watched them, and they were very good, but they were very, 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 very long. The last movie, I think, was... And I think it was the extended editions. So granted, if you watch them normally, unless you have the extended editions, they're probably not that long. The last one we watched was 4 hours and 23 minutes. Yeah. It was quite the adventure. It was very good. But holy crapola, man. That was long. We thought about splitting it into 2, but we didn't. We were just like, no, I don't know. We just started watching it and we didn't turn it off, so we'd started watching it early. Usually we'll watch a movie at like 7 or 8, heck, even 10 o'clock sometimes, because quarantine life, there is no schedule for us right now. So we were watching it pretty late, or we started it pretty early for us. Last night we watched Mulan. That was fun. I love that movie. We've been watching Criminal Minds, which is great. It's a great show, but we kind of have to pace ourselves, or at least I do, because it's freaky. Some of those people, ooh, it puts me on high alert, that's for sure. It doesn't help my anxiety, that's for sure. But it's so good. Like, the storyline with the characters and stuff is so good. So yeah, we've been watching a lot of Criminal Minds, but that's okay. And then we watch like Project Runway when we want something lighter. We've been keeping up with RuPaul's Drag Race, which I won't talk about that because it's not over, and if anybody, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, so, and I don't want to freaking spoil it for any spoilers for myself, because I'm not fully caught up yet. So yeah, we like to watch those reality shows and stuff too. What else? We started the Star Wars movies. I hope I'm not shaking the tripod too much. I'm pushing kind of hard right here, trying to get those lines out. Any other time I want the lines in the hair, I don't this time for some reason. Oh, what did I just say? Oh, we started watching the Star Wars movies. I've seen them, but I didn't really pay attention to them, I'm not gonna lie. Ow, got my hair. So we started watching those again. We only got through the first one, but it was good. And we started watching, well, we watched Suicide Squad, which again is another, well, it's a supervillain movie, let's put it that way. If you guys don't know what that is, it's the DC universe. So we want to watch Birds of Prey next, which is Harley Quinn's movie, and I really want to watch Joker with Joaquin Phoenix. So maybe we'll do that tonight if she's up for it, because it like won Oscars and stuff, and I really want to see it. Yeah, so that's been our quarantine life. How's yours been? They've opened the beaches and stuff down here. I don't know about that. They've been pretty empty from what I've heard, but it's not gonna be my thing to go to the beach. Not right now, not just yet. The gardens is one thing, the beach is another. And they're gonna start, I saw earlier today they're gonna start opening something, I don't know. And I think I started to tell you guys they're opening Disney Springs, which is our shopping center at Disney, on Disney property. And I'm not sure about that one either, but hopefully, again, excuse me, hiccups. I'm not gonna go, not just yet. And they've already put out a statement that like anybody who decides to go is doing so at their own risk. So Disney is not playing any games, which I can't blame them. Okay, I think this is looking pretty good. So yeah. Anyway, we'll get off that topic. What else? There's just not too much to talk about because of all this stuff. I haven't been doing anything. I don't have any fun work stories. Which I might not be able to tell anyway, because if I have a work story, it's usually gonna involve profanity. People can be so rude, you guys, and so dumb. Oh my goodness. And like, to each their own. I'm not judging, but sometimes I'm just like, you just said that? Oh my god. But you know, people are people, and then they get vacation brain because they come down here and they're on vacation, and they don't think, and that's most of it. It's not that they're dumb, it's just that they're checked out. They're not totally there. But some people are just mean. I haven't had too many of those experiences. Again, knock on flipping wood. But I've heard my fair share of stories, so yeah, I don't like it. Why can't people just get along and understand that you're doing your best and you can't change the rules? But anyway. Let's see. Yay, I'm so excited of how this is coming along, you guys. I think even if it runs, I'm at about 40 minutes now, even if it runs over a little bit over an hour, I think I'm still gonna try to finish this hair. So, I guess I can do this now. I've been debating on doing this tag. I was tagged a long time ago when I first started the channel, so about a year ago. I was tagged by Happy Colors J. J-E-Y. If you want to check her out, she's got some cool videos up. I was just looking at her channel earlier. And she colored me. Yes, she colored me. No, she didn't. Don't take that the wrong way. I was just tripping over my words. She tagged me in the, I have my little questions over here, the Colortube watching tag. So it's about, I don't even know if anybody even uses the term Colortube anymore. I do because I like it. But, and, ooh, hello. Honkin', sorry about that, guys. Our walls are pretty thin, you can hear everything. But yeah, so she tagged me, I almost said it again. She tagged me in the Colortube watching challenge. So I guess I can go ahead and do these questions. Some of them I feel like I'm gonna have to be on Colortube a little longer to like really answer, but I can always revisit this tag. But I was afraid I was gonna run out of things to talk about, so why not just do this tag since I wrote all the questions down. So the first question is, how many Colortubers are you subscribed to? Too many. I can't even watch all of them because I have too many. So I do have a handful that I consistently watch. Anna A Colorful Life. Hi Anne, if you watch this. She's definitely my favorite Colortuber. She just cracks me up on a daily basis, and I love hearing her stories about her cats and just everything. So she's one of my favorites. Simple Art for Adults. We'll get to her, but she's one of my favorites. Reading with Pugs. Jen over there. She doesn't post as often, but she's got a lot going on, so nothing against that. But I do love her videos, and I watch them when she does post them. Lisa's Coloring Corner has become a favorite. She's really fun. Lisa, if you watch this, I hope you're selling your house okay. But yeah, she's got fun stories about her grandkids and stuff. I like color and chat channels. I guess I can include Mrs. Crochet and Coffee because she does some coloring. She's more of a diamond painter, but she does do some coloring and other crafts. So she's fun. I gotta sharpen this again. Who else is on Colortube that I watch often? Simple Art for Adults and this, oh, Anxiety Art Adventures. I like her videos. She does, again, some more diamond painting recently. But she's really fun. I love her accent. I lived in the DC, Virginia area for a while, so I mean, that doesn't really make, but she's from Virginia, so that's why I said that. Anyway, KP Colors is one that I really like to watch. Yeah, so I'm subscribed to a ton of Colortubers. I don't watch all of them because there's just way too many. So I try to catch what I can. But yeah, I am one person and I can't watch 85 million videos. I wish I could. If I had all the time in the world, I totally would. But yeah, okay, number 2. When do you watch Colortube? I watch Colortube all the time. I watch it a lot. Oh, and John the Bibliophile Colorist, I watch him a lot too. Anyway, I watch it when I'm coloring usually. Sometimes like haul videos and stuff I'll watch in bed, like before I go to sleep, because I want to actually watch those videos and flip throughs and stuff. I want to see. But mostly I watch it while I'm coloring, or even diamond painting. Usually I'm doing something with my hands. I'm not just sitting there watching. Unless, like I said, it's right before bed and I just want to see the flip throughs and stuff. Yeah, so that one was pretty short and sweet. How do you balance watching, making, and coloring? I don't. No, obviously. I haven't been making a lot recently, but I'm going to try to get better, try to do more. But yeah, like I said, I watch while I color, so I don't really feel like I need to balance it. I feel like it balances itself out. Can usually catch up while I'm coloring, especially with all this free time now. I got YouTube Premium just so that I could download videos and listen to them as I drive, because commuting was a lot of my time. I mean, I only live, like I said, a half an hour away from work, but that's about an hour in the car each day. So, and on my breaks and stuff, then I could watch the videos too. So, yeah. I multitask. Sometimes I put them on when I'm cleaning, just whenever I feel like it. But usually while I'm coloring. Is there a difference between videos you love watching and making? So, this is one that I feel like I haven't been making videos long enough to. Sorry guys, trying to figure out where this goes. I think it goes right there. That I haven't really been making videos long enough to answer, but again, I'm probably going to revisit these questions later on. So, not really. I really like coloring chats, and that's what I'm trying to focus this channel on. Can't see. Hopefully my head's not in the way. Sorry guys, trying to get this edge. So, yeah, I really like watching and making coloring chats. I love flip through videos. I just think they're fun. I like to see the pictures. I like to know what I'm buying before I buy it sometimes, so those are fun. I really like haul videos. The coloring chats are really my big thing. I really like to just listen and work. By the way, I hope this audio quality is okay. I'm trying not to talk too loud, but I'm loud enough that you can hear me. Yeah, so not at this time at least. There's not much of a difference. Next question, number 5. Who was the first Colortuber you subscribed to? So I mentioned Simple Art for Adults. She was the first Colortuber I subscribed to. I started out, and you can see the picture if you go to the Squishable Slip Through, it's the thumbnail. I tried to blend with water-based markers, and it didn't work. So that's when I was like, I want to make my pictures look better. So I started YouTubing videos on how to blend in shade, and there was somebody else before her, but I don't know if I subscribed to her. But I found Erin through those videos and subscribed. So she was, I believe she was the first Colortuber I had subscribed to. And I do still watch her. That was the second part of the question, is do you still watch them? And yes, I do. I watch her videos pretty religiously, especially being home. She probably thinks I'm stalking her because I watch them just about as soon as they come out, because I get a notification and then I just go watch it because I don't have anything else to do. And then, of course, I comment. So, Erin, I promise I'm not stalking you. I've just got a lot of time on my hands. Yeah. Let's see what the next one is once I get this cover down. Who is the most recent Colortuber you subscribe to? I think the most recent is Nikki and Niagara. She's been doing a lot of Deborah Muller stuff. She's actually got the hashtag that I'm doing this for. Well, one of the hashtags. This is for Halfway to Halloween and mullerinmay. and Bibliophile Colorist, and I believe Coloring at V's are hosting Halfway to Halloween, and Nikki and Niagara, and I apologize that I can't remember who else was hosting mullerinmay. So yeah, so she's the most recent. I really like her videos. She does some really cool stuff. Oh no, are you okay? Oh no, I am so sorry, guys. My tripod just decided to bite it. So let's see if we can get you back up here. I'm gonna have to stop the video and come back. I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm back. I am so sorry about that. I have my tripod. It's a gooseneck and it's connected to the table, and it just biffed it. It just hit the table, and I'm sure that was really loud, and I'm gonna try to edit it out. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so back to what I was doing. That shook me up a little bit. Sorry, guys. Scared me. But my phone's okay. Yay. Because it was attached to it and it fell face first. But it's all right. Anyway, back to what I was doing. And again, apologies. So yeah, the most recent Colortuber I've subscribed to is Nikki and Niagara. The next two questions kind of go hand in hand, and I don't really know how to answer these either, but it is 7 and 8 are share your favorite older Colortuber and share your favorite new Colortuber. Honestly, I don't know. Let's get back to coloring instead of twirling the pencils. Honestly, I don't know who has been, make sure you're in frame. Yeah. Who has on my list is like the oldest, but I would have to say Simple Art for Adults because I've been subscribed to her for so long. She'd have to be my favorite older Colortuber. And newer that I've subscribed to, I would have to go with Lisa's Coloring Corner. I aspire to be as organized as she is. She has all of her swatches. I mean, I do my swatches too, but it's a little different. But she is just so organized, and it's awesome. Yeah, let's go to the next question. I guess I'll record here about 20 more minutes. I don't know where it stopped, so, but that's okay. This one's interesting. What is your Colortuber pet peeve? I don't think that I have one. I really don't. Not that I can think of. Like, nothing, when I watch, nothing really bothers me. I mean, I don't like when, obviously, people color out of frame, but it happens. I'm sure I've done it already. It happens. Like, it's not, everybody's human. But I wouldn't say it's a pet peeve. It's just like, oh man, I wish I would have seen what you just did. But I'm not, like, mad about it. I don't know. That's hard. I guess I don't really like when, oh, I know, live streaming, and not live streaming itself, but when it's really glitchy, oh, I can't watch the video, and I feel bad because I want to, like, support these people, but if it's just buffering and buffering, I can't do it. It's just too much. That really bothers me. And it's nothing against them, it's YouTube, but I can't watch it if it's just spinning and spinning and like that. I can't. Nope. And that's on every platform. When I watch Netflix and it skips, and I can't do the skipping thing. So we'll go with that. But again, that's really nothing against anybody. It just happens. What have I learned from Colortube? Just about everything I know. I wouldn't be able to do anything like this 2-3 years ago when I first started coloring. No way. I didn't even know you could color or marker with pencil, I guess. And it's, I just used the wrong color. Poop. That's what the eraser's for. Woohoo. Not that I don't think it'll make much of a difference, but you can't even really tell the difference. I can, but you probably can't. There we go. That's good. So yeah, I've learned just about everything. I've learned that the coloring community is a really cool place to be for the most part. There's always bad apples. You'll always have people that don't like you or whatever, but for the most part, everyone is super supportive. So yeah. And then it says to tag others. I guess if I had to tag somebody, I would just tag some of the people I just talked about. I don't know if you'll even watch these videos, but I'd like to tag, I guess, the Bibliophile Colorist. I feel like that would be really interesting. Lisa's Coloring Corner, and because I just think this is a fun tag. And let's go ahead and tag Anne at A Colorful Life. And I think I meant to mention this before I started and I forgot. But I think this tag originally a year or so ago, I believe in Jay's video, she talks about that it started with Zoe Archer, who unfortunately no longer has her channel due to all the COPPA stuff, which, what the heck, man? I mean, I get it, but that was kind of crazy and it just really scared everybody. So yeah, we won't go into that. But that's kind of why I stopped too, because I was like, I don't want to start recording videos if I'm gonna get fined. So yeah, that was a fun tag. There's so many tags right now. The quarantine tag, which I think I've not been tagged, but I think I'm gonna do it anyway. Why not, right? It's not that big of a rule that you have to be tagged. No, I just want to do it. Just see. I really need to figure out what happened to this pencil. I don't know if I dropped it or it got banged around or what, but it is cracked right there. About there. But yeah, anyway. So, yeah. What else? I don't want to talk about everything because I don't have anything to talk about later. Yeah. Oh, have you guys seen some of like the new Jade Summer books? Or any new books? Again, I watch a lot of flip throughs. But the tattoo grayscale book, oh my gosh, I am in love. And the Intricate Flowers one, which isn't super new, but it's newer. Oh my goodness, they are so pretty. I love the tattoo one. It makes me want another tattoo. I have 3. And I want another one. I want a bigger piece. I have small ones. My first one was on my side. It's still there. Is on my side. And it is a dancer in a treble clef. Because I sang growing up and of course danced, and I saw that image somewhere and I was like, I need that on my body. So that was my first one. And alright, here we go again. Let's try this one more time. I'm gonna try not to even be anywhere near the tripod because I don't want it to fall. I am so sorry, guys. I've got some kinks to work out. I might have to put it, because we've got a weird lip on the underside of our table, and I think that's what's screwing me up, or screwing it up, because it doesn't want to hold on. So I think I'm gonna, I'm gonna have to go over this spot, but yeah, so for now, I'm just gonna leave it. We're gonna go back over this spot because I realized it's not as colored as I thought. I was doing that part in really bad lighting. But anyway, I was talking about tattoos. I would really like to finish this topic at least about books, but we'll see if my tripod has any other plans. Yeah, so yeah, the grayscale tattoo book is really kind of what I think I need to scratch my itch from getting more ink. And then I was talking about my tattoos. So yeah, I have the dancer with the treble clef on my side, and then under the dancer it says Carpe Diem, which means seize the day. And my dad used to say that to me every day, and it's just a reminder. And I mean, he's still alive, don't get me wrong, but it's just a nice reminder to have. And then I have no, which one was next? My ankle was next. And I sign. I know American Sign Language, and I went to grad school to counsel deaf people. So we can talk more about that in another video, but the deaf community is a big part of my life, and I felt very disconnected from them recently. So I really need to get back to signing and all that, but it's kind of hard right now. There's no gatherings and all that. But anyway, the ankle on my tattoo is it's the I love you sign, and it is surrounded by hearts, to put it simply. And then I have a tattoo on my foot because in 2015, one of my best friends and I, we ran a half marathon, and we felt we needed to commemorate it, so we got a tattoo. And it says believe, but the B is made up of a 13, and then it's got a dot in the middle, and the L is a 1, so it says 13.1, because that's what the half marathon is 13.1 miles. But it was the Hershey half marathon, so the little dot in the center is a Hershey kiss. And we want to run more. We want to do a Disney one together. I could very easily do one, but I want to do it with her, so I'm waiting. And then we want to add to our tattoo, put little Mickey ears over the B. So yeah, but yeah, there's a bunch of tattoos that I would love to have, and so even some of those in the book, like the Dreamcatcher one, that's so pretty, and I can't wait to color it. So I have that book on my wish list. I've spent a lot on supplies lately. Well, not a lot, I shouldn't say a lot, but you'll see in the haul video. I think that's the video I'm going to do next. And I've spent a decent amount, so, ooh, that actually worked out really cool. So yeah, I'm gonna just kind of hold off for now, but I really do want it, and it's really cool. And intricate flowers is just really, really pretty. So yeah, fun times. Yeah, alrighty guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there just because I've had so many issues with this, and her hair is done. So I think I'm gonna finish this off camera. I really want to finish it because I'm so close. But I can tell you guys what I'm planning. So where is there it is. So for the rest of this, since she's finally done and the broom is finally done, I was stressing over that broom, guys. I don't know why, but it was freaking me out. And then I was like, oh, I know, let's make it pink. So yeah, so there's the broom, it's pink. So yeah, so I've got the stars in gel pen. I'm debating on if I want to go over the outsides with white or not. I started here in gel pen as well. And then I have some Arteza watercolor pencils. So I want to do the moon and the clouds in watercolor. And the clouds I think I am going to outline with the white gel pen. And I use the Jelly Roll, this one, Jelly Roll 0.8. So yeah, and then the bats are going to be in black glitter gel pen. I'm debating on if I want to keep their little faces or not and how I'm going to do that, but I want to do this in glitter. So, and then the background I want to do in pastel. So I will post a picture. I'm going to put all of my information for Instagram down in the description box below. I'll try to remember to link, what did I say I was going to link? Oh, the copy paper that I use. And again, I use Cali Art markers as the base and Prismacolor Premier pencils over top. The white Jelly Roll pen and my gel pens here. These are Tan Mint gel pens. They are branded. So Tan Mint. I don't know if you can see that at all. But yeah, so I'll try to remember to link that in the description below. And if I don't, it is mentioned in the video, so just put it into Amazon and all those things will come up. I am not affiliated or anything, so full disclosure there. But yeah, so I'm gonna go try to put this in an editor and get this out to you guys. So thank you guys for watching and bearing with me with the camera falling down. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's so embarrassing. But yeah, I'm gonna try to find a solution for that too. So Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.